Hello baseball fans, this video features my all-time Yankees team from 1959 updated through the 2019 season. I'll start off with the pitcher, who is Whitey Ford, and this is unchanged in 2019. It hasn't been changed for many years. He had a great career with the Yankees. You see his stats begin before 1959 actually. I've done that for players where most of their career is after 1959. In order to include their full body of work, I include the years before 1959 as well for those players. Whitey Ford was in the Hall of Fame in 1974. He was elected. Catching is Thurman Munson. He had an excellent career with the Yankees, cut short by his tragic death in 1979. At first base is Don Mattingly. And none of the Yankees starting lineup or the subs were replaced during 2019. They have a lot of players who have a real high number of points by the system that I use, and it's going to take a whole career of the young players that they have now to catch up to the players that are currently on the team. Robinson Cano is one of the more recent players to make the team. He had an excellent run with the team with several seasons in a row that are outstanding, especially for an infielder to put up such points by the system that I use. If you want to know more about the system that I use in getting these points, check out Al's all-time stat details video that's part of the 2018 playlist. The 2018 playlist also includes more of a narrative concerning the awards and the accomplishments of each player. I'm not going to do that for 2019 since they're the same. At third base is Alex Rodriguez. You see he had a couple awesome seasons when he started with the team, and then he continued with several more productive seasons. So he's in third base position. He's followed by Derek Jeter. Had a phenomenal run from 1996 through 2012, where each season he's more than 10% better than average. Those points with the numbers that I use is kind of percent better than what an average player would do in any position. And at shortstop, he had so many great seasons, such consistency, where he also made the All-Stars as well. First outfield position is Mickey Mantle. He had a couple awesome seasons, especially in the 50s, and the same deal as with Whitey Ford. Since most of his career was after 1959, I've included all of his stats towards his point total, which is one of the highest, or the highest in the American League. He also was in the Hall of Fame since 1974. Second outfielder is Bernie Williams. He had a great run with the late 90s, early 2000 Yankee teams. Put together many good seasons in a row there where he made the All-Stars as well. And the third starting outfield position is Dave Winfield. Not with the team quite as long as some of the others, but he put together a string there of like 8 very good seasons in a row, or great seasons in a row, also a Hall of Famer. And on the second page of my book, I have the next 6 best pitchers and the next 3 best hitters. These also are unchanged from last year. Yankees have a great team where Mariano Rivera, 300 points. He had an awesome career. It's just he's got Whitey Ford ahead of him. For most teams, he'd be the leading pitcher. And then they have other pitchers like Guidry and Pettit who have a huge amount of points. And even the most recent person to make the team, CC Sabathia, 125.2 points is a lot of points for the 7th pitcher on a team. And then 3 excellent outfielders, Bobby Mercer with the lowest amount of points at 130.3. He had a great career with the team. So here's a view of the full team. You got pitcher, catcher, first base, the infield positions, and then the outfielders on the left side, and then the next 9 players on the right side. And here are the points that were used in determining who's on the team. The Yankees have the most points of any team by the system that I use since 1959. They don't have any real weaknesses. A lot of teams have like maybe a second base or shortstop or catcher or position where if somebody comes along and has a few good seasons, they'll make the team because they haven't really had a star at that position. But the Yankees have high point players at every position, and then a couple players like Mantle and Whitey Ford and Derek Jeter that just have a huge amount of points. And Mariano Rivera, and that's why they come up with their total of 39 112, which is the highest of all the major league teams. Here's a view of the team on the left, the all-time team on the left, and then on the right is the current players or players that have been on the team that are still in the major leagues, so they might come back and be on the team again. And you can see that there's really nobody that has a chance to make the team anytime soon. Aaron Judge, I think, is the Yankees' the most high-profile younger player. He had a great season in 2017. He's been hurt in 2018 and 19, but he only has 40 points. So for him to break in and take Bobby Mercer's spot, he's going to need to have 3 or 4 more seasons, kind of like his best season that he had in the past. And among the pitchers, none of the pitchers are like CC Sabathia. It took him the whole term of his contract to pile up the 125 points that he has just to get that last position. The Yankees just signed Garrett Cole. If he has an awesome Cy Young kind of season like he just had, it'll take 3 or 4 seasons to catch up with CC Sabathia. That's not likely that he's going to be able to be that great for 3 or 4 years. But if he has just a consistently good career like the Yankees hope he does and stays with them for several seasons, then possibly he'll be able to beat out Sabathia in the lowest position and work his way up maybe like 6 or 7 years from now. So here we have the final view, the teams, starting team on the left and the next players on the right and the points that they've accumulated in the middle. And that's my all-time Yankees team through 2019. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please indicate like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be posting up more teams through the winter and into the spring. Thanks.